Hello Libra, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be your monthly reading for May. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out at any point in time throughout the month of May. This message may or may not be for you, so please only take with you what resonates, leave behind the rest. If a message is triggering you, then please click off. Okay, this is going to be for any major Libra placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. So if this message does not resonate, check your other signs and placements. Although my intentions are to be speaking directly to you, I could be speaking to a cross-watcher, so swap around the characters and energies, but don't cram yourself into a message that's not meant for you. And so we got some very big, potent energies coming in this month. We just had Pluto go retrograde on Monday this week. We have this super full moon eclipse tomorrow on the 555 portal day. And so there's a lot of energies disempowering us in order for something to come into our awareness that needs to be transformed. And so I did choose the self-care deck to use for this round. And I'm sorry that I kept you to last this time, Libra, but maybe I saved the best for last. And then we're going to jump in with the tarot. So let's cut the deck and see what kind of a message needs to come through for you. I lied. Ooh. Have you been dealing with a liar? Did you lie to somebody? Or did somebody lie to you? I feel this racing heart. I feel silence. Has somebody ghosted you, Libra? Have you ghosted another? Have you been rational in this silencing? Wow. Knowing how to be solitary is central to the art of loving. When we can be alone, then we can be with others without using them as a means of escape. Who got this? Cancer. Cancer got this. You could be dealing with a Cancer, or maybe you have significant Cancer placements in your chart somewhere, Libra. But we really can't use people as a means of escaping our inner shadow work. Have you been using somebody, or somebody been using you? Because really, we have to learn to be alone before we can truly master the art of loving another. We have to love ourselves. And so maybe something is being taken away in order for you to take a solitary walk with God, to appreciate time alone with your thoughts. That's interesting. Let's see what else needs to come through. So this self-care deck brings forward some really amazing reflection messages. It brings forward some inspirational messages and some affirmations. So let's see what else needs to come through for you, Libra. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. If monks and nuns do not cherish their time of practice, they will have nothing to offer the world. Find peace in your alone time. Release vanity. You could be a spiritual teacher, and maybe you've resisted stepping into your spiritual practice. We all have something to offer the world. But I do feel you need some time alone to find peace in some chaos here. Do not allow this cycle to be in vain is what I want to say. Any other messages for Libra, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Self-discipline is self-caring. You're being asked to set some new intentions for what it is that you want to accomplish. Yeah, you ran away. You ran away from something. Some of us run so far away from what is meant for us during a period of survival that we forget to come back home. Maybe you walked away from a connection that was home on your heart, and you ran so far away, you don't know how to return home. But first you got to return home to yourself. Take a deep breath. Wow. I think maybe you're learning to be yourself in a world that tells you to constantly be something else. When we heed our spiritual inner calling and we embrace what makes us different from others and honor our unique expression, that's when we can manifest what we desire most in our life. So this is coming into your conscious awareness. You are being asked to integrate a spiritual practice in your life. You might be going through a mind-blowing revelation coming up here about somebody that you ran away from. You need to find some self-discipline to honor yourself. So let's see what needs to come through. 444 with the tarot. And so you are divinely protected as you make these guided changes. Fours are about foundations. Fours are about structure and discipline. So if there's a lack of unity in your life, it's kind of time to break those chains. Oh my God, yeah, it is. Oh my God. The Devil in reverse, the Empress in reverse. There's a lack of self-love here. There's a lack of nurturing. There's a lack of knowing your worth and your value. That's Libra energy. The Empress is Taurus and Libra, and then we get Capricorn. So it's time to take action to break some chains here. You need to accept responsibility for your situation that you're in and make a choice that will support your happiness. I do feel we got a runner here. We got a runner here that was not ready to love unconditionally because there's some underlying self-worth issues here. There could be a lack of just love. It just feels a lack of love. So there's definitely an addictive, unhealthy habit here of codependencies, extreme codependencies. So maybe you do need to walk alone with God for a little while and master self-discipline and self-love and self-caring. Can't keep running from ourselves. If you ran from a twin flame or a counterpart, Libra, you can't run from yourself. You have to look in the mirror every day. We can't avoid who we are. We have to face that mirror. So I feel you can't run anymore. It feels like you're kind of backed into a corner. How can you return home to yourself? So you can return home to somebody that you ran away from during a period of facing some survival fears. It's time to come back. It's time to come back, Libra. So I do feel releasing addictions as well. So we're going to see what's being disempowered. Well, we get the Page of Swords. What's this disempowerment about? I feel there's a lack of logic. We could have spying issues going on here. The Page of Swords in reversed is my I spy with my little eye, but I'm not going to communicate to you. These are childish games. That's childish games. That's addictions. That's toxic. That's devil energy. We can't just sit there and watch people in silence and stalk them and not communicate. Maybe you're going to be delivering a blunt message coming up here. Maybe you want to break free from some challenges. There's communication issues here. I do feel there's going to be a challenge that's going to make you review how you communicate within relationships, because I do feel there's a feminine here that is afraid to open up her heart to love. I do feel we've got a feminine runner. That's kind of what it feels like, Libra. It doesn't have to be a feminine, but I do feel there was a huge missed opportunity for some big, big love. We could have somebody cutting out a Queen of Cups in reversed because all she does is cry all the time, very emotional, lacks compassion, lacks love, lacks care. There is some type of emotional upheaval, disempowering you. I do feel breaking apart a romantic relationship, a loveless relationship here. Because there is a lack of love, there's a lack of awakening, there's a lack of growth. You might be moving to a new home. There's a lack of forgiveness here. I do feel somebody ran away from a divinely guided union. And this could also mean the resurgence of all of these emotions boiling to the surface again. We've got a feminine here that did not trust her intuition, that ignored the psychic insights. And maybe we've got somebody that forgot about taking care of themselves. And so I do feel somebody didn't follow their heart, and maybe now they're going through an emotional breakdown. I feel somebody ran away and gave up on somebody that they did love, and this is coming back up to be addressed. So let's take a look at this awareness. What is this awareness coming in? Libra. Well, come out sideways. So, can you find faith in the future? I don't think your dreams are coming true right now. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or have Aquarius in a significant placement in your chart. If you're a Libra rising, I do believe Aquarius would naturally fall in your 4th house of deep roots. There's going to be some changes. They're not going to feel good. But these changes are coming in to end some challenging times. There is an opportunity to heal something that I feel you ran away from. I don't think you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, no, because you're afraid. Maybe you're afraid you squandered away wish fulfillment. You gotta release this unnecessary worry and fear. Start paying attention to your intuitions. Pay attention to the signs. I feel a major wake-up call. There is definitely some type of exposure when it comes to a running situation. The 7 of Swords reversed is, yeah, somebody ran so far away from what was destined to them out of survival fears. There was a lack of honesty. There was a lack of accountability. You might be experiencing a huge material loss for lack of action. It feels like this loss of personal mind, like you're losing your peace of mind. There's some type of secret coming out during this full moon eclipse is what I'm feeling. And so get ready for a revelation. Let's see what is being transformed. What is being transformed for Libra? Well, somebody's got their walls up. Somebody's got their guards up. Somebody's been playing all up into their ego, pride and ego, trying to assert themselves, to have power and control over a situation. Victory lies in realizing that compassion is what is needed. Forgiveness is what is needed. It's time to make a wise decision. It's time to maybe address a past betrayal. I do feel there is a past betrayal here, and whoever the runner is in this situation needs to get a weight off their shoulders. Could be a Virgo. There's an opportunity to build a solid future here, to build financial security and prosperity for yourself and your family. But there needs to be a situation addressed where maybe you were apprehensive to be loyal and dedicated and protective of somebody. Pay attention to the details. There's a guardian angel saying, hey, it's time to end this melodramatic situation. We could be dealing with a melodramatic drama queen. The Queen of Cups in reverse is all emotions, right? There's going to be an opportunity for new happiness and to plant those seeds in a new direction that will lead to a lot of abundance and maybe even a family legacy. Yeah, it will lead to a happy, content family life, a new emotional experience. But somebody needs to face a past poor judgment call where maybe they were dealing with a pathological liar. You could have been this liar. I'm not saying that you are. I do feel a lack of renewal here. I don't know. Can this be resurged? I do feel somebody made a poor judgment call and now they're getting clarity on what it is they need to do in their heart of hearts, but there's still resistance to an ending. There's resistance to this transformation. What needs to leave your life for this new beginning, Libra? I do feel a significant life challenge is coming up here that is going to require you to make some changes coming up here. How can you harness your power dealing with these unexpected changes? There's going to be a revelation that's going to break you free from an old mindset. I do feel you need to release some old belief systems. There needs to be an ending. You need to either release a person, a place, or a thing that's been holding you back as part of this transformation, because wherever you're at, this is not wish fulfillment. Maybe somebody squandered an opportunity for good fortune and a magical opportunity for wish fulfillment. It's time to push your fears aside. It's time to face the music and take a leap of faith. So let's clarify the moon. One just come out. The Emperor, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, I feel we got a feminine runner here. Somebody ran from a divine connection. Could have been an Aries. And the truth is, yeah, somebody squandered an opportunity for a beautiful, abundant new beginning here. So I think things have been cold. Somebody ran, and I think there's been blocks in communications. Maybe this has been a year in the making. We've got 3 of the aces out, both of them 2 in reverse. The only one upright is the Sword of Truth. Where do you need to get honest with yourself, Libra? There's been a lack of honesty and maybe self-sabotaging going on here, self-deception, but you have the Sword of Truth to overcome these obstacles, but it will require rigorous honesty, a rigorous reevaluation of what needs to be released. I could have been dealing with a juggler here. We could have a feminine here that was juggling a couple of options. There's a need for balance. There's going to be a realignment, and there is going to be some truth exposed, and it is going to get somebody moving in a new direction, whether that is a relocation to a new home. But I feel there was a huge loss here. There could be a huge loss of money. This could be total financial ruin, but it's going to give you the opportunity to plant these seeds well in a new direction. So get ready for you or somebody connected to you to communicate clearly and concisely. We've got an Emperor here that has mastered structure and discipline. We could have a masculine coming in unexpectedly. But this is about taking charge of your life, understanding that you are enough. And only when you harness your spiritual strength will you be able to increase your successes. So I do feel something coming back around that you walked away from. Maybe you ran away and you moved on from a spiritual experience here. And now it's time to shift your priorities. I do feel it's time to take action. Action needs to be taken here. So let's take a look at this Two of Cups. We don't give up on people we love. We don't run from love. Yeah, somebody ran, I feel, from love because of a core wound. And there's going to be a lot of inner conflict playing out. And so how can you not worry about any outside opinions? Don't worry about what anybody else has to say. You have to live your life for you. You have to wake up with you every day and look in the mirror. You need to walk away from drama. You could be dealing with the drama queen, I'm not sure. But this is about learning to stand up for yourselves. Somebody had a war raging inside of them when it comes to a union. The 9 and the 5, what do we get? We get the 4. I do feel somebody ran away because it triggered a core wound. And so you want to end these challenging times. You want to bring relief and end this depressing cycle in your life. You might have to relocate, but you're also going to have to speak some truth here. Maybe it's time to finish what was started. Yeah, there was definitely a lack of equal giving and receiving here. And so there might be an opportunity to rekindle something from the past. There might also be a need to release a loveless situation here. But this is about doing what you love. This is about embarking upon a new creative endeavor, about helping others, building a reputation, working well within the community, and then you will be paid well for your craft. This could be a divine counterpart union, preparing to come into union. But you first need to understand that you are enough, and you got to stop running from this connection. You've got to stop running from the mirror and running from yourself, Libra. And that's kind of what I've got. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you want to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.